Okay, so you see these little black and white squares absolutely everywhere, right? From restaurant menus to concert tickets. But have you ever actually stopped and wondered how they work? Well, let's decode one of the most useful bits of tech we use every single day.
I mean, really think about it. You point your phone at this jumble of pixels, and somehow it knows the exact website to go to or the Wi-Fi password or, yeah, the specific bank account to send your money to. How on earth is that possible?
Just picture it. You're out, you need to pay for something, the cashier shows you a QR code. You pop open an app, scan it, and bam, the payment is on its way. So how does it all happen? Well, the secret is hidden right there, inside the code itself.
To really get how this magic trick works, we first need to look at its anatomy. Believe me, this is not just some random pattern. Every single part has a very specific job to do.
Okay, first up, look at those three big squares in the corners. See them? Those are the detection markers. Think of them like anchors. They're the very first thing your phone's camera looks for to figure out, aha, I'm looking at a QR code.
Now, you've probably noticed there's a smaller square kind of tucked away near the bottom right. That little guy is the alignment pattern, and this is where it gets really clever. Its job is to make sure the scan works even if the code is a little bent or if you're scanning it from a weird angle. It helps your phone digitally straighten out the image for a perfect read every time.
And connecting those big anchor squares, you'll see two lines made of alternating black and white boxes. That's the timing pattern. It basically works like grid lines on a map, telling the scanner how big all the little data squares are so it knows exactly where to read.
Okay, so those are all the parts. But how does your phone take this pattern and turn it into something useful and do it in like half a second?
It all happens in a blink of an eye, really. 4 super fast steps. 1, your phone locks onto the anchors. 2, it straightens out the perspective. 3, the timing pattern lays out the grid. And finally, 4, it reads all the little data squares in a zigzag pattern, turning them into information. It is just that fast.
Now, all of this clever design gives the QR code some serious superpowers. And that's exactly why they've just completely taken over.
Let's just compare it to its ancestor, the old barcode. A barcode holds a tiny bit of information and only in one direction. But a QR code? It stores data both horizontally and vertically, which lets it hold up to 350 times more info. That's the difference between holding a simple product number and, say, an entire website address.
But here's what might be the coolest part. It's something called error correction. You ever see a QR code with a company logo stuck in the middle? Or maybe one that's a little smudged or torn, and it still works, right? That's because it can lose up to 30% of its data and still be perfectly readable. It literally has a backup plan built right in.
So let's just put it all together. They scan incredibly fast, they hold a ton of information, they're super durable because of that error correction, and you can scan them from pretty much any angle. It's just a killer combination.
So yeah, the next time you point your phone at one of these, just remember it's not a random jumble of squares. It's a highly efficient, precisely engineered map that's designed to get information to your device in the blink of an eye.
It's an incredibly smart system that has totally changed how we interact with things. Which kind of leaves us with one last thought. QR codes are amazing for today, for sure. But what do you think the next big leap forward in instant data transfer is going to be?